are there people in the Bible who you would say experienced burnout?
Yeah, let me mention several. Elijah. Now remember, he challenged 500 prophets of Baal. He ran ahead of Ahab's horses. He was so eager. He fled out of fear from Jezebel when she threatened to kill him. He rebuked evil Omri. He ministered to a widow, raised her dead child back to life. He expended all of that energy. I think he was about to suffer burnout. And maybe he did. God made him rest. God fed him food. Remember how he did it? By ravens. The birds brought it to him. So I think he probably burned out, and the Lord had to revive him and bring him back. I think John the Baptist burned out after an intense ministry of being the Lord's forerunner. And then I think John suffered keen disappointment over Jesus' ministry. If you look back at John the Baptist's sermons, he's preaching that Christ is going to bring in judgment. The axe is lying at the root of the tree. He's going to run the Romans out of the country. He's going to punish the wicked. He's going to bring in the kingdom of God. But what did Jesus do? Boy, was John surprised and disappointed. Jesus carried on an ambulance ministry. He went around, so to speak, holding a lamb in this arm, and with this hand patted little children on the head. And he healed this sick man. He healed that diseased woman. And John was really disappointed. And then when he was put in prison, he almost lost his faith. He sent 2 disciples to ask Jesus, "Are you really the Messiah, or should we look for somebody else? Am I wrong about identifying you as the Messiah?" So I think John the Baptist suffered burnout. And then, in a sense, Jesus himself suffered some sort of burnout. What makes me think that? He fell beneath his cross. Now, that wasn't his fault. He didn't burn the candle at both ends. He was beaten by the Romans, and that beating sapped the strength out of him. Then they put that heavy cross on him to make him bear it to the place of execution, and he got part of the way there, but he was a human being. He was out of strength. He fell beneath it. So in one sense, he suffered burnout as well, but that wasn't his fault. All to say that if Elijah could suffer burnout, if John the Baptist did, if Jesus could fall beneath his cross, it was just too much for him physically. Well, we can bear a heavy cross. We can put that heavy cross on ourselves, our workaholic, and we can fall beneath that cross as well. So if those 3 godly people suffered burnout, anybody can. We're all human beings. Well, as a human being, we each have limits.